brothel, a bordello, a whorehouse.
I'm not following.
What's that?
A brothel.
Those are good.
The brothel is closed for the night.
As for me, I'm planning to spend the next 3 days in a brothel.
Been to a brothel either.
Then grab the key to every counting room and brothel in the world.
Europe was a going brothel long before we came to town.
Hey, but I don't work at the brothel.
Let me give you a little piece of it.
You call the Pope's brothel? God's
I tell you what I once did in a Latvian brothel.
You must be kidding. A brothel, a bordello, a whorehouse.
I'm not following.
We go to bed with you and make love and you...
In a harem.
What's that?
A brothel.
Oh.
Come.
Just have to look in the right places. Brothels are good.
Well, you've picked up a very pretty...
The brothel is closed for the night. Everybody's out, except the ladies.
Temporary mores, a droll spoof aimed more at the heart than the head.
As for me, I'm planning to spend the next 3 days in a brothel. Can't you come with me?
No, I went to a brothel.
A knife for first. I've never been to a brothel either.
It's an experience.
He'd rather die trying to impress the new general than grab the key to every counting room and brothel in the world. Good God, man. The time is now.
Superstition and stupidity, don't blame it on our Coca-Cola bottles. Europe was a going brothel long before we came to town.
Dear me, what an outburst.
So lay off.
Right.
$50, $50. Okay, but I don't work at the brothel.
Let me give you a little piece of
Can I go
advice,
home
all right?
now, please?
Huh? You don't solicit around here unless you...
Come to this house! How dare you call the Pope's brothel? God's palace or no?
Answer that, your eminence. This notice outside.
License, and I failed English.
Can I tell you what I once did in a Latvian brothel?
Later.
Somewhat shrewd, I might add. Well, that brothel there, it'll be my courthouse. Place to deal out justice.
What is it?
There's got to be some ethical dimension. I wouldn't buy a brothel because I thought the whores could do more tricks to the hour.
Exactly. This is what I'm interested in.
Please. You asked me to get involved in some stupid scheme to finance and establish and run a brothel.
Sauna, please.
A brothel?
Well.
Starve as a punishment for downright the foreign mug anyway. Don't you talk to me like that, you uneducated prank. You couldn't organise a rape in a brothel. The girls were lousy.
Where Indians still appeared out of the wilderness to walk the honky-tonks and brothels of Front Street.
I met this bloke. Runs a hotel, brothel. Loads of contacts. Does a nice...
You've dragged me from a perfectly adequate brothel for this. What Caesar saw in this hellhole.
What do about it?
Oh, look, okay, that's it, all right? No more brothels, no more escort.
You don't understand, do you?
Start a new life. That's really it this time.
No lines up to take the fucker?
Jerry fucking Edwards.
You couldn't school at fucking brothel!
Come on, Luce, we gotta do something with him. He's a sailor on leave. He needs a bar, a brawl, and a brothel.
Pimp and a friend of Bill's mother. He ran a brothel in Acuna, Mexico for over 50 years. His army, the Acuna Boys, made up of the father...
hands. They said they would put me into their brothels. They said they would torture me.
Remember, even near holy sites, there are brothels and plenty of loose-tongued officials who visit them.
Even if we know the route, we will need...
I got skills, I can trade them.
Sorry the brothel's full.
Hero. Some light through the stained glass window, Gabe. The brothel is supposed to be in a bloody church, for Christ's sake.
What did you tell me about the onion? I could have been killed.
According to the law, I was born by a girl thrown out of a brothel who gave birth and cursed me before she died. But I
let go if you know what's good for you. I took Maria Nikolaeva from a brothel, but I consider her my wife.
I'd hoped for something a little more subtle.
Perhaps you'd prefer one of our local brothels.
That would have at least given me some compensation for...
This is for you. I think Fred Murray's taking payoffs from brothels.
And it's not prostitution. The girls
In the same theater of war.
Hospital? Or a brothel? Something tied them together.
Well, not in hospitals, eh? Major Messenger, for instance, was never...
The franchises, the yacht, the house, the holidays in the sun. You telling me all that comes from the brothels. Don't the taxman ever ask you where the money comes from?
What do you think I threatened those tax fellas? But that's bullshit. I was with me a...
Stop it! Stop it! Stop your fucking silly game! This is a brothel! This is a bar!
And where was this terrible party?
No, my brothel of the flat.
Yeah, which is where, though? That's the question, isn't it?
What are you, a detective?
In a palace or a tavern?
Tick, tick, tick.
A church or a brothel?
Tick.
He was totally devoid of a sense of morality.
Trafficking. What if we do as they say on the TV and sell the girls to a pimp? Can we make more money?